turn around, right? Now, I know you guys all drive down here. You got your cool cars and trucks and vans and shit. So I will break down pedestrian etiquette. Okay? When you're in New York and you walk down the street, if somebody walks by and you guys sort of brush just sleeves or jackets, you don't have to stop and turn around. You just look over your shoulder. Hey, sorry, man, my bad. You can keep going, right? Next level. You walk by, you actually bump a little bit, then you got to sort of turn around. Hey, sorry, didn't see you, my bad. Little dojo bow. Whatever you have to do to keep it from escalating. Then there's the last one where you walk and you bump so hard, you turn around, you got to go full De Niro, like, hey, I'm fucking walking here. Not for nothing, I moved twice. You kind of eased over twice. So I turn around to have this confrontation with her, and she never looked back. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. You should have heard how loud the sound was. Slap of two forearms hitting. She never looked back. And I'm going to lie to you, man. That bugged me for 3 days. 3 days I'm walking around. There's no fucking way. You didn't feel that. You didn't hear that. You fucking did that shit on purpose. And I'm feeling it percolating and bubbling. But then I started thinking to my daughter, I'm sorry, Dada. It's like, I can't take this home with me.
Did you see that guy?
I got to get this lesbian out of my chest. So I started reading up on anger. And I learned empathy. If you put yourself in somebody else's shoes, you understand where they're coming from, you can let it go. So I said, all right. And I was thinking about it. I go, what would make somebody do some shit like this? He just fell down. Did he just do a faceplant? Yeah, there you go. There you go. There we go. All right. That's that was the show within the show. I mean, you knew it was coming. It's a fucking faceplant. Like he was just... That was perfect. I've always been a fan of the Three Stooges. I love a little slapstick. All right, let's get back to this woman here. All right? So I started to think, what would make somebody do something like that? And I was like, all right, well, how could you do that by accident? Maybe she did it by accident. I'm like, okay, maybe she's one of those diagonal walkers. You ever get behind one of these assholes at the airport, you're late for your flight, and they just sort of, all the time in the world. Second you try to go around to the right, they just start fucking drifting. You go to the left, they're coming back over here. It's like they just got off a ship or something, right? Like, nah, that's not it. She didn't have any disability, and I couldn't come up with a reason why she would do it. I was just like, you know what? She did it because she's a fucking asshole. But I still walked around a little angry about it, right? So about a week later, I'm home. I'm doing dishes, right? Which is a very zen thing to do. You're not thinking anything. You're just doing the dishes, right? So my mind was empty, and I wasn't thinking about it, and then the answer just floated into my head. And I was like, I just looked up. I was like, oh my God, I know why she did it. I know why she bumped into me. She bumped into me because she's a lesbian. She did it because she's a lesbian. Now, it's really quiet. So I'll do the math for you. Put yourself in her shoes. Okay? Do the math. Who do lesbians date? Women. Who are they in relationships with? Women. Who do they live with and possibly get married to? Women. Guess what? I know what that's like. That's my life. I live with one of those things. I know what the fuck that's like. Taking over the bathroom, taking over the walk-in closet, buying them the shiny thing, thinking it's gonna make your life good, lasts for 2.5 fucking days. Then she's bitching at you again. I know what it's like to be winning an argument with the woman. You got a dead to rights, and in the middle, they find some little wiggle room. They make the argument about that. Next thing you know, they're crying, you're apologizing in your head like, what the fuck just happened? And you got to go for a walk, trying to think, how the fuck did I lose that? And then you figure out where they tricked you, and you took the bait, you feel fucking stupid, and then you look up, and here comes some idiot with an orange mustache, and you know what? You want to fucking bump into him. Take some of that fucking anger, and I ain't looking back at you. Carry it with you, Freckles. Yeah. I feel so stupid that I got mad at her. I shouldn't have got mad at her. I should have bought her a beer. I should have bought her a beer and said, go ahead, tell me. And I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to validate your feelings. I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to tell you you're right. Everything that I know is not going on in your personal life. I fucking know it. I'm telling you. I'm onto something, man. I really think I'm onto something with this shit. If you don't believe me, do a little people watching, all right? Take a look at the look on the average lesbian's face, all right? I'm not talking about a lesbian in her 20s. She's got a whole life ahead of her. She's got Christmas in her eyes. I mean a lesbian about 35, 36, starting to settle into what it's going to be. And then look across the bar and find a married dude, same age, 35, 36. Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on her face. It's kind of the same fucking look, right? And then look at gay guys. Some of the happiest people I've ever met in my life. They're almost too happy. You're like, hey, how's it going? They're like, hi! Almost floating across the room. With that lack of estrogen just yanking them down to the ground. Gay dudes, they're like some of the most positive people I've ever met in my life. Any idea, any dream you have, they support it. Yes! Yes, queen! Yes! You're fierce! Yes! Lesbians are up at the bar like a bunch of jaded cops. It's all fucking bullshit. Stupid ass fucking holidays. What do I gotta be happy about? That fucking bitch is always up my ass every goddamn day. I'm telling you, I believe that married men and lesbians, we gotta start hanging out. We gotta put our heads together and we gotta solve our common problem, the women in our lives. We gotta compare notes. We're coming at it from a male way, you're coming from a female. There has to be an answer in there. No, I'm telling you. If you're a married guy right now and this is making you laugh and you're thinking of doing this shit, I'll give you some advice. You can't just hang out with any lesbian. Like, oh, you're gay, oh, I'm gonna hang out with you. That's not how it works. You gotta make sure you're hanging out with the dude in the relationship. And by the dude, I'm not saying she's manly, I'm not trying to be ignorant here. By dude, I just mean she's the one that gets blamed for most of the shit. And every relationship is like that. Gay or straight, male, female, they, whatever the fuck your deal is. Every relationship, somebody is the diva. And somebody's just kind of, mopping up after you, right? It is. Every relationship, there's always the person that does the dishes, and then there's the person that lets them soak, right? And you try to fucking wait them out, but they're just more of a slob than you, so then you go in and you do them, and they wait. They start hearing the pots and pans, they know you towards the end, then they put on the show like, what? Oh, I was gonna do those. No, you weren't. Don't fucking gaslight me. I got my hands in room temperature water with scrambled eggs floating around it. Do not try to gaslight me with your bullshit. Yeah, every relationship has the person that takes the garbage bag out of the trash can and then just gives it a couple of shakes and leaves it slumped down next to the thing like a mob hit, two behind the ear, just sitting there. Then there's the person that actually takes it out to the curb. My wife has every fucking excuse. She's like, what? I'm afraid of coyotes. Yeah, so am I. Rabid fucking dogs, roided up foxes, whatever those fucking things are that hunt in packs. I don't want to go out there either.
That's all about Huntington.
No, I figured all of this shit out. The reality is, my on that acting job, one of the actresses I worked with was gay. And I came in one day bitching about my wife, and she fucking jumped right in, talking about her girlfriend. I was just like, what? And she was going through the exact same bullshit as me. Next thing you know, we're smoking cigars, we're hanging out together. She's one of my favorite people in New York now. We just sit there, how's it going with you? And she's like, same old shit. All she wants to do is fight. I just want to come home, sit down and watch a fucking goddamn show. I don't know. Anyways, it's time to, we got to wrap this fucker up here. No, we do. I appreciate all you guys coming out. I do. I really do. I hope to see you guys indoors soon. All right, let's bring the crowd together here. Okay, people on both sides of the fences. There's some serious fucking tense and shit. Am I tense? Oh, it's not tense. Is that some sort of number out there? What the fuck is it? Anyway. All right, let's talk abortion, shall we? Let's just leave with everybody feeling good here. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a weird take when it comes to abortion. All right. I'm 100% pro-choice. Always have been. It just always made sense to me that it's your body. I don't like people telling me what to do. Why the fuck am I going to tell you what to do and tell you what to do with your body? I'm not doing that, right? I said it was a weird take, so hold your applause. 100% pro-choice. However, I also think you're killing a baby. That's where it gets weird. I sit right on the fence, like, it's not a baby yet, it's my body. I'm like, hey, she's making a good point. Hey, you're killing a fucking baby. I'm like, hey, there is that too. There is that too. I know, this is where it gets all quiet with the fucking pro-choice people. It's not a baby yet, it's not a baby. It's the entire purpose of the procedure. You're not going in there because you got an earache. You're walking in like, I got a baby in me, get it the fuck out of here. You walk in with the baby, you come out with that one.
Good.
Right? So, I know, listen, I respect the pro-choice theory. You know, they're like, it's not a baby yet. No, it's a fucking baby. It's not a baby yet. No, it's still a baby. Just going back and forth. And they're just like, well, it's not a baby. If before the first Thursday and the second Tuesday you spin around, whatever the fuck they say. That just doesn't make sense to me. That'd be like if I was making a cake and I poured some batter in a pan and then I stuck it in the oven, and 5 minutes later you came by, you took the pan, you threw it on the floor, and I go, what the fuck, you just ruined my birthday cake. And you're like, well, that wasn't a cake yet. It's like, I know, but it would have been. If you didn't do what you just did, there would have been a cake. You cake murdering son of a bitch. You just ruined my birthday. Now, having said that, for all you pro-lifers, I think it's great that they're killing their babies. There's too many fucking people. All right? There's too many goddamn people. The fucking ocean. They said the ocean by 2050, the amount of plastic in the ocean is going to outweigh the amount of fish. All right? So that's the most offensive thing about Mr. Potato Head. It's going to fucking get thrown in the ocean and live out there for 800 years after you're fucking dead. Yes, so I think it's great that you're killing your babies, because if you're really honest with yourselves, everybody, be honest with yourselves. Have you done anything great with your life?
No.
Is the person you're fucking doing anything great with their life?
No.
If the answer to both of those is no, then what are the odds you're going to make a great person? I'm not saying you're going to make a bad person. You're just going to make another person who doesn't go